Are you looking for the perfect class combination? Then you're in the right place. Also, if you haven't already, please check my Facebook fan page and give it a like if you like it, and stay to the end of the video so you can like it if you like it, comment if you want to give your own opinion. And I'm just talking too fast right now, and I know you're gonna complain about it. But anyway, let's go back to the gameplay. No, the perfect class combination tutorial. Hello YouTube, Ritter here, and today I'm going to show you the perfect class combination for watching. The class I'm going to show you is the one that I always use, and I totally recommend it to anybody. But let's go ahead and go into details on it. For primary, I recommend using a submachine gun. Obviously, you can rush with a light machine gun or a assault rifle. Not because I just said so, but they were not made for that. If you want rush, submachine gun, maybe a shotgun if you want. But for now, I'm going to just use a submachine gun. And yeah, I don't have this bad luck with motorcycles passing by when I record. But anyway, let's go ahead and go. You're gonna either use a PP90, the P90, or the MP7. Why? Because they have a really large magazine, and those are my favorite guns of the submachine guns. If I had to pick one of those three, I would go with the MP7 as the first ever submachine gun that I love. Since I started using it, I have never stopped using that gun. I usually am an assault rifle guy, but since MP7, I'm submachine guy. But yeah, so why those three? Because they have a really large magazine. They're really good, and especially the P90 has a lot of accuracy, which is kind of good. But if I go with the MP7, if I was you can choose whatever you feel more comfortable. Because I just feel comfortable when shooting with the MP7. It's not that it's more powerful the P90 than the PP90, or it's just my favorite. Now when you choose between those three, don't choose because of fire rate, because at the end they all will land with the same fire rate. Trust me. As you can see, that P90 doesn't have a lot of fire rate, but really just ignore that. Now if you don't have none of those unlocked, you can go ahead with the UMP 45. That's good. It doesn't have the large magazine, but if you want it, go ahead and take it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the MP7 in this case. You're always gonna use the attachment proficiency, and you're gonna put extended max. Why? Because considering it already has a large magazine, we're gonna make it even larger with extended max, making you able to like kill 4 guys at the same time. Like, it's not just rush, kill, and reload. It's like rush, kill, and reload. So you don't gotta be a worry about reloading. You stop rushing in to reload. You could just kill, then find a spot and reload and keep going. That's what I recommend. I use rapid fire. Why? Because it increases the fire reversible, and it really is good. This is why I said don't look for the fire rate, because at the end when you put rapid fire on, they're all gonna end with the same fire rate. I think the P90 is a bit less, but still same really fast fire rate. It helps. You have a really large magazine, don't worry about wasting your bullets super fast. It really gonna help if you have a lot of the whole teammate there, back to back, and then I don't know, they're just looking on the line, and you can get a triple there really easily and kill them faster. So that's the setup there. After that, we gonna use a camouflage and whatever you want. Maybe you could use multicam so you can blend in if you think it's better. But I like having gold to show up that I really use it a lot. Now let's go for secondary. Secondary, I really don't have anything to like specific here. You could use whatever you feel comfortable with. I guess if you use a launcher, it will take out a bit your mobility and make you heavier. Not sure. I didn't say this in fact. It's just my opinion. But I'll use the Scorpions, machine pistol Scorpion. I don't like the F-99s. They have a lot of kick when they kick and go up really badly, like you're shooting to the sky. Scorpion for me are just perfect, and I'm loving that. Yep, even if they don't have that much accuracy, but when you put a camo on them, they do rock it out. So camo Scorpion, that's what I recommend there. And for Leto, you can use whatever you want. And again, maybe Semtex, Frag, whatever you want. Joey Knife is that's there. It's just a matter of what you prefer or what you feel comfortable with. Again, I love using C4 or Claymore. No, I don't think you're gonna be using that when you're rushing. If you want to use it, okay. Bouncing bit and Claymore totally eliminated for me. I use either C4 or Semtex, and from time to time Joey Knife. Whoa. In tactical, I use portable radar. Why? Because I'm a noob. No, I'm not a noob, because I don't like throwing flash grenade, because I hate it when people throw flash grenade, and I know if I hate on people that do that, why will I do that? So I'll just stick with portable radar. Is the only thing that doesn't bother me that people use. Tactical intersection, why would I use that really? And trophy system, I'm rushing. It's not like I could carry it on my back or anything like that. So yeah, so far portal radar or smoke grenade is good also to, you know, big open area you can throw it out and rush through. And be careful. Portal radar is good for letting it on a spot where, you know, people are coming there, you know, it's high traffic, and you know, when you come back to that area, you got that radar already there, and you can, you know, from what you see there, you can choose between going left, right, or front. So that's why I like it. And perks, let's go for the perks. Perk number 1, I use the String Conditioning Pro. Well, the sprint for longer distance and climb also go faster. If you're using Russian class, why not use that? This field you don't want to use, I'll recommend using Side of Fan. Scavenger, also, but not that much. So I'll just go with String Conditioning Pro and Side of Fan Pro, whatever those two you prefer. And for perk 2, I would use obviously Quick Draw. Now, perk 2 and perk 3, those are obligated. You know, this is not a recommendation. This is what I think you should use if you're gonna rush. Quick Drop. Why Quick Drop Pro? It has to be Pro because it works better there. You get faster aiming. That's a good there. Plus, and you're rushing, so you could aim really fast. You don't have to like wait for that delay while it aims and you just get a kill. You want to do things fast when you're rushing, so you got a Quick Draw. Then by having Quick Draw Pro, you can recover from equipment and grenade usage quicker. If you're using throwing knife, you could throw it and you're recovered. You could keep rushing. Or if you're like me, I could use C4, throw it, and bam bam bam, explode it really fast. So that there, Quick Draw Pro. Let's go for perk 3. Perk 3 is also obligated. This is, I think this is the one most obligated. This is the one you're always gonna need if you're gonna rush. I mean, I don't know, I just got confused there. It's not steady aim normal, it's gotta be pro. So if you don't have it pro, go get it. Why? Cause look at there, steady aim pro. Weapon is ready faster after sprinting. That means you're rushing around, and rapidly after you stop sprinting, you can aim really fast. Not only because of you got steady aim pro, but because you got also quick draw. Quick draw and steady aim pro really makes a lot like, I don't know, like milk and chocolate. That's the only thing that just came out to my mind. But yeah, they really are really good combination, having steady aim pro and quick draw. Quick draw could be normal, but steady aim pro has to be pro. Steady aim has to be pro, man. Because you got weapons ready faster after sprinting. So go get it. It's really easy to get. Just use a Akimbo Scorpion to kill and get 120 kills with it, and you have steady aim pro there. Now let's go for the strike package. Now this is not necessary here. If you want to go with the specialist, it's also good, because right now I'm eliminating perk 3 and perk 2. You could only use this 2, and that's pretty bad, because like if you want to use another combination, then here's where it comes specialist. If you prefer, instead of perk 2, you would like to use assassin, then you can go put assassin or even hardline. And after that, let's say on perk 3 you wanted to use stalker, because stalker actually helps you. Do you move faster while aiming? So you're rushing fast, you aim really fast, and while you're aiming you could also move from left to right really fast. So if I would recommend one of those first, I would go for stalker. And perk 1, maybe you want scavenger, or maybe side of fan and then get scavenger, because by the time you get to 6 kill you're gonna be running out of bullets. I think that right there is a perfect combination for specialist. Or if you want to go run support, you could also run in. I use always UAB. Well, no, actually here I use remote sentry, cell bomber, and escort airdrop. Escort airdrop is really good. You throw the airdrop right in a place where it's like really open and everybody just could get to it. And when enemies come, then like I usually throw at the enemy spawn. The helicopter just kills them, which is pretty good there. And then Soldat, you could use Predator Missile, so you get 5 kills, you throw your Predator Missile, you hope to get double, you get Attack Helicopter, and Attack Helicopter gets you the Reaper, and there you go. And why I use those, because those are really low kill streaks, and you feel like really rewarded when you get them, so I like that. And that's pretty much it, the combination. I'm gonna try to actually the specialist now. But right there you have custom class to, Russian class. Yeah, take a look right there. Again, Death Streak, I never talk about Death Streak. Death Streak I'll recommend use, obviously, because this is a Russian class. When you had use, you could even run even faster for a few seconds while you spawn. And that's all, guys. Hope you enjoy. Please keep some feedback below on maybe you got your own custom claps. You can leave the feedback below what you prefer to use, what gun to use, what perks do you use, and all that. And if you want more tutorials like that, more classes tutorials, you could say. No, classes tutorials sound weird. Usually class combination tutorials or whatever just subscribe, leave a comment below, and a like, and I'll do more of them. And that's pretty much all, guys. And oh, look at my feet, they're so awesome, man. And look at that teabagging even looks realistic here. Man.